Kashimo Hajime's curse technique has finally been revealed in Jujutsu Kaisen, and it was definitely worth the wait. With only a small fight to decipher what we can, with a Jujutsu sorcerer's innate technique being equated to almost 80% of their potential, it's no wonder a revenant warrior like Kashimo would be recognized by the King of Curses. An ability that proves to not only maximize the potential of Kashimo's body itself, but further amplify the electrical tendencies of his cursed energy beyond any human level, truly embracing the title of the Thunder God itself. In this video, I want to dissect what Mythical Beast Amber actually does, and what its full capabilities are beyond the short sample we received in the manga. For a technique that's ultimate cost is a one-use ability similar to the 8 gates that demolishes the user's body beyond repair afterwards. Reverse curse technique definitely won't be saving Kashimo after this one, but there's a reason why the ability comes with such a harsh trade-off. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and most importantly, thank you for watching. Mythical Beast Amber, on the surface, seems to just be fancy cursed energy armor, and to a certain degree, you wouldn't be wrong for thinking that. But this amazing technique coming from the strongest sorcerer of the Edo period is much more than just that. Originally, without the use of his curse technique, Kashimo Hajime was known for his astounding trait of electrifying cursed energy, a constant surge of paralyzing lightning that would surround his body at all times, making his physical strikes impossible to block, as well as that much harder to take a hit from. Much like Hikari's rough edge, this cursed energy trait acted great in not only offense, but defense as well, making for great durability and even a handy resistance against all lightning abilities. As we see, even the King of Curses curse tool is unable to even pierce the Thunder God's code of lightning. Also in base form, Kashimo can separate the different charges in cursed energy similar to electricity, with positive and negative charges. By striking and marking an opponent, Kashimo can set the positive charge on them, and then follow this up by discharging the massive negative energy he's been piling up inside of himself, resulting in a can't miss lightning bolt attack that's capable of obliterating an opponent if not dodged correctly. This one-hit kill does not require a domain. Contrary to popular belief, Kashimo's technique, Mythical Beast Amber, does act as an amplifier to these already existing abilities. However, the level of buff is to a degree that it breaks the laws of humanity. Once activated and making the goat's horns loud and clear atop of his head, Mythical Beast Amber begins reconstructing Kashimo's flesh entirely from the ground up. By essentially converting his entire body into cursed energy, any phenomena that is naturally capable to electricity can be brought upon the earth by Kashimo. At the onset of the ability, Kashimo's strength, durability, speed, reflexes, and cursed energy reserves are pushed past the limits of humanity as the electrical signals in Kashimo's brain ignite in activity. But more than this, Kashimo is now able to extend this level of cursed energy manipulation into the outside world. It does such more than make his punches hit harder or his agility increase. By allowing Kashimo full and total control of not just the element of electricity, but every possible phenomenon that stems from it. Things such as static electricity, electrical heating, and electromagnetism all fall under Kashimo's grasp. Let's explain further. We already see Kashimo make use of one of these abilities, taking his hand up in front of Sukuna and then following it by closing. We can see the ground beneath Sukuna as he moves out of the way explode. This is possible through one of the phenomena of electricity, magnetic fields, and electromagnetic waves. Kashimo can now create an entire field of electrical currents, and by attuning the objects in the area's natural frequencies, Kashimo can immediately vaporize anything that has become irradiated by his cursed energy. This devastating power can also be transmitted into overwhelming sound waves that can be charged and discharged using Kashimo's mouth itself. The Thunder God can also just as easily summon the lightning bolts he was known to do even without the activation of his curse technique. Now what we see of Kashimo's curse technique proves to be an exceptional ability, becoming recognized by Sukuna as a powerful foe and giving up his life in hopes they can take the big bad out in one massive display of strength. Kashimo Hajime truly deserves his Might Guy moment. But again, Mythical Beast Amber is much more than just a physical amp. That is simply one aspect. We must dive deeper. Another utilization of electricity, foreshadowed in Kashimo's fight with Hikari, would be electrical heating. Kashimo already used his electrical cursed energy to tamper with and create a chemical reaction within water, known as electrolysis, to create mustard gas gas and poison Hikari. However, by taking this a step further, with little need for water, Kashimo at this point should just be able to generate pure heat. Similar to a space heater or hot water heater, Kashimo would be able to create enough power with his electricity to generate hot air, which has a multitude of functions in battle, creating space hot enough to evaporate water or conduct even hotter surfaces like metal or other objects, even opponents themselves. And it's not just plain fire manipulation like Jogo. By being able to control heat energy like this, Kashimo could even weld heavy steel objects or machinery together to create weapons or structures to trap opponents inside of, then heating them up so hot the entire unit melts, and you don't need jet fuel for that. Using electromagnetism to simply vaporize already irradiated objects is the easy way out. Up against an opponent who requires a bit more thought process, what else should Mythical Beast Amber be capable of? If capable of creating a magnetic field, Kashimo should have control over just plain magnetism. If all phenomena of electricity are bent to his will, all objects in the world maintain a certain level of magnetism, and if he can blow them up by corrupting them with his cursed energy charge, he should be able to move them around at least as well. This also means Kashimo can leave his mark of a positive charge on any object or opponent from afar now, thanks to the magnetic field, which means his lightning bolts can be easily fired and zapped to opponents without much preparation. As we see, the strength of a magnetic field always decreases with distance, so it's imagine there must be some kind of limiting range for Kashimo to hold control inside of. To go one step further, this control over magnetism, again already seen in Kashimo's debut, could potentially reach even higher levels of destructive force if channeled directly, as electromagnetic force is only one of the 4 fundamental forces stemming off of this phenomena. Gravitational force is one of these, and although we have seen Kenjaku show us a gravity technique, Mythical Beast Amber should at least be capable of some small degree of it, at least inside of the magnetic field. This strength can also approach nuclear level, being the most colossal catastrophe possible. And then, you know, static electricity. He can touch you and make your hair stand up. What a contrast, what a fucking useful curse technique. For a one-time use curse technique, possibly even further boosted by a binding vow, only allowing use of it against the King of Curses Sukuna himself, Kashimo Hajime has sure enough skyrocketed through the power scaling ranks in just one chapter. The capabilities of this technique are endless, and there's plenty more to discuss, but I'm not a physics teacher, and there is a lot of information about electricity, and all the derivatives and different natural effects it can potentially have on the world. Don't even get me started on ball lightning. If you're interested on seeing more of Mythical Beast Amber's potential, and why this definitely elevates Kashimo to special grade sorcerer, just Wikipedia electricity and start reading. All of the phenomena, different links it sends you on, Kashimo can do all of that. You'll quickly see why I did the video this way instead of making an entire college lecture on why Mythical Beast Amber is just OP. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, and I hope it really helped you better understand Kashimo's technique. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button and click an end screen video if you want to continue your binge. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.